The internet will have you believe that the iPad is the student's perfect study companion, which it is, but for students like me who don't want to pay the Apple ecosystem tax for an iPad, or nor is invested in the Apple ecosystem, how are Android tablets as study companions? Well, I decided to find out myself and to see especially if the Samsung Tab S9 FE can hold their own without breaking the bank. First off, the build quality of the Samsung Tab S9 FE is very impressive for the price. It features a whole aluminum chassis that feels sturdy and premium, complemented by the IP68 rating for water and dust resistance. The tactile well-placed buttons add to the overall durability and ease of use. Included with the tablet is the Samsung S Pen. It might look deceptively simple, but it offers a smooth writing experience that's perfect for jotting down notes or sketching ideas, with the handy button of the pen, which you hold down to activate the eraser function, which I personally find is better than the double tap or the squeeze function that Apple has on their Apple Pencil. Plus, it's free, so there's no additional cost, so I'm not complaining. The Samsung Tab S9 FE has a 10.9-inch LCD display with a resolution of 17:52 by 2600 pixels and a 90Hz refresh rate. Brightness peaks at 600 nits, which is more than sufficient for indoor bright environments. However, it will just struggle in the direct sunlight, making outdoor use less ideal. If you don't like the screen size, Samsung offers a bigger size version, which is called the Samsung Tab S9 FE Plus. So the resolution increases in the size, but the refresh rate stays the same at 90Hz. So this tablet is powered by an Exynos 1380 chipset with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. If that's not enough for you, you can opt for an 8GB RAM model and 256GB of storage. However, with my experience with the base model, it's been enough to handle school assignments, administrative tasks, and photo editing, multitasking in between all of them. However, as this is a mobile device, it will lack a few advanced features compared to desktop versions, as this is just the limitations of mobile software. Now, I will say I'm very impressed with the battery life. The Samsung Tab S9 FE's 10,900 mAh battery easily lasts for me 2 full school days on a single charge, and reduce the need for frequent top-ups, so I can just not worry about battery and just continue studying. And if I'm in the need for a pinch, I can just use the 45-watt charging. Now, I haven't really used the speakers that much because I'm more of an earphone type of guy, but the speakers on my unit have been more than serviceable enough. I don't have to max it out for YouTube tutorials or just chilling and watching YouTube. Now, this is the main kicker of what differentiates the iPad and the Samsung tablet. It's the software. One UI offers an intuitive interface that's similar to Samsung's One UI mobile devices, but it has the added option to run DeX mode, which is more like a desktop-like experience. However, the FE model lacks the flagship model of the S9 or S10 equivalent of wireless DeX capabilities and AI features, which is found only in those models. And the software support is only expected for 3 years of software and 4 years of security as of filming this video. The main reason why software makes so much of a difference is because some apps that are found on the iPad are not found on Android, such as Notability, and Android has a watered down version of GoodNotes. If you're going to buy an Android tablet, I'd highly suggest either going Microsoft OneNote or Samsung Notes, as they provide the same robust tools and a satisfying experience for note-taking, which is what a student wants. And personally, Samsung Notes is just one of the best native note-taking apps, surpassing the limited nature of Apple Notes. The cameras on this tablet is more than adequate enough for student use. I'd hope you wouldn't be using this as the main family camera, because that's not what its intended purpose is. But the 8MP wide camera is perfect enough for snapping pictures of the classroom whiteboard for any notes for future reference. And it can record a video for 4K at 30fps for any video projects you got working on. Additionally, the 12MP ultra-wide camera is optimally positioned for video calls and online meetings on the horizontal axis. It took Apple a long time for them to get this on the base model, but Samsung seems to nail it out the park first time. Overall, the Samsung Tab S9 FE offers a compelling package for both high school and uni students, as it combines both build quality, reliable performance, and useful accessories that doesn't cost an arm and a leg compared to the iPad. While it has some limitations in outdoor display brightness and advanced software features, I doubt the student would really care about this. It stands as a worthy consideration in my books for those who want to seek for a budget-friendly tablet to use for school. Now, advice I'd like to give for those who are interested in this product is that these tablets are made to go on sale, so pick them up during sale season and you'll get a very good deal for them. And you can combine them with accessories, which is what I did when I picked my tablet up with the Samsung cover case when I picked it up for Black Friday. So yeah guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe for more. If you want more videos based on how I use this tablet, let me know down in the comments down below.